I can't believe that this bugs me so much. Hello. Merhabalar efendim. We are back at Because I Believed. Welcome to the page. I am dedicating this page to all the English as a second language speakers who are thriving every day. So if you would like to be a part of this journey, you are very welcome to. Today, we're gonna talk about present simple tense. I know I say do not focus on your grammar, just speak. You keep doing that. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to study grammar. Simply putting it out there, in Canada, some of the topics are not open to discuss in our daily life. It is not kind to ask. It is not kind to talk about, such as money. You shouldn't ask someone how much money they make. Religion. You shouldn't ask someone what their religion is. Private life, like family or relationship. You can't ask others openly about their relationship, about their gender orientation. My advice is when you feel like you are searching for a question to ask simply because you are trying to chat, just review the topics in your mind. What do I ask to strangers? What do I ask to my friends? What is okay to ask? You can as well think of, if I was asked this question, would it be okay for me? Is everything open to discuss every time with everyone? Think about that. I feel like in Canada, the culture is more like you don't have the prejudgment. That means you are not judgy. You are more accepting, more open to the new. Be accepting of other ideas, ideas that are different than yours, ideas that are different than the culture you were born to. There is another colleague of mine at one of our lunch times. We are in our kitchenette and she asks questions upon questions, and I answer all of them to the best of my knowledge, one after another, about my family, about my hometown, about my career, if I get laid off or not from my last workplace, if I'm married, if I'm single mom. I feel like if we stayed longer, the questions would be bothering more. But the plot twist is that I'm still there. I'm feeling that struggling inside, and I don't do anything. I just keep answering the questions. After my shifts, after my day, I'm at home and I feel not comfortable at all. This feeling was so usual in my hometown because my culture also allows people to ask you private questions. So my point is, even after almost 6 years in Canada, I can be still unable to express my situation that I feel uncomfortable in my second language. This can be due to my culture, due to my newness. Next time, note to myself, I'm gonna look at her, process the question. And if I don't feel comfortable, I promise myself I'm gonna say, I don't really feel comfortable talking about this. If it is not that big of a deal, if it is not private, but I'm still not interested in chatting about, I can say, why do you wanna know that? If somebody is asking you highly unrelated questions just because of their curiosity, moral of the story, do not ask private questions, especially one after the other. You got this. In English, while telling about your stories, instead of using past simple, the past tense, we are more prone to, we lean towards talking in present simple tense. If there is a topic, if there is a question that you don't want to answer, you don't want to chat about, say what teacher is saying, do not what teacher is doing. Being who you are matters in Canada. I am proud to live in here. So almost 6th year in Canada. I'm a language instructor. Yes, I was HR recruiter hiring people for a logistic company. Yes, I was a PSA personal support assistant in a long-term care home. I did handle multiple roles. I learned through different workplaces. Lots of experiences. I am still learning. I will keep sharing my stories. First, believe in yourself because I believed. See you next class.